Are you with us, Mr. Lowry?
I think so.
Feeling a bit closey, are we?
Where the fuck am I?
You've been rather unwell. You've been moved to a medical unit for your own well-being.
Am I gonna be okay?
The medical professionals here at His Majesty's Polar facilities have deemed you stable for treatment.
Treatment?
The treatment will be carried out by myself and my colleague here. I'm Mr. 17. This is Mr. 25.
Am I going to be okay? Is my life at risk?
Don't worry, Mr. Lowry. It's all in your head.
My head is muddied, shrouded with the debris of my decisions. The choices I've made, the actions I've taken, the scratches on my record. I owe no apology, I have no regrets, but every day I wake and pray that it be the day that they kill me. I don't know how long I've been here. It's not that I've lost track, I just can't recall. Every day I wake with no knowledge of the day before. The only certainty is the needle marks in my arm and their quantity. I know what I've done. In dreams all is revealed. Sleep is my ally. It's the closest I can get to an ending. The closest I can get to death.
How are we today, Mr. Lowry?
As ever.
And you mean by that?
Well, I think you know what I mean. I think you know exactly what I mean.
You've been quite ill, sir.
I've been serving my sentence, 25.
That's true, but not as you might imagine.
You have been delusional for an extended period of time. It's the usual result of such an acute trauma.
Trauma? All I know is that I've been here for a very long time, and I know that we've had this conversation before, over and over again.
Make note, subject still showing signs of dysplasia characterised by unwillingness to accept reality and fictional accounts of previous actions.
He's been very forward today, hasn't he?
Indeed, note that down. Now, Mr. Lowry, what's your problem?
You are, both of you are.
You are your own problem, Mr. Lowry.
But you can't see your synapses for your neuroses, as it were.
You're a very difficult case, Mr. Lowry. 17 and I have spent an inordinate amount of time trying to rewire your brain.
Yes, your resistance is almost commendable.
Could you speak straight for once? Enough of the fucking bullshit.
Tired of your treatment, are you? Think you're cured? An aspiring member of C1 Britain?
I don't pretend to be an aspiring member of C1 Britain. I'm not defined by what my job is or who my father was.
Dear Lord, it really is insane.
I'm not insane!
Do you hear that, 25?
That's
The boy's sane. We better let him go home then. It's perfectly fine.
Well, he is sane after all.
Yeah, makes perfect sense to me. You wouldn't mind answering a few questions first, though.
Fucking crack on.
Excellent.
First question, why are you here?
You know why I'm here.
Yes, but do you?
Crimes against the king and country, I presume.
Protests against your country, maybe. George, however, can go fuck himself for all I care. He's fucking nobody.
You call the killing of 59 people a protest, Mr. Lowry?
It's a means to an end.
Murder is a means to your own ends, Mr. Lowry. I hardly think it benefits anyone's civil rights.
Murder? I didn't murder anybody. I blew up a fucking train station. I didn't seek out and kill anybody.
What? You blew up a train station?
I blew up a fucking train station.
It's not what it says here. On your conviction certificate, it says something altogether different.
What are you talking about?
The facts, Mr. Lowry, do try to remember.
I was arrested, tried, convicted and sentenced. I am guilty. I was proven so. So what is with the question?
Because, Mr. Lowry, you were charged, tried and convicted of something of an altogether different vein.
Are you saying I'm not a terrorist?
Make note, subject Lowry M, showing first signs of acceptance of reality. I am not a terrorist.
No, that's not exactly what I said, is it?
Close enough.
Now, Mr. Lowry, can you remember what your actions were called by yourself in court?
A service of democracy.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
You told us that, but not in court.
I know what I said. I know exactly what I said.
No, Mr. Lowry, you said, proclaimed rather, that I am the sword of Damocles.
You only killed people who had more than you did.
Or people who worked harder than you do.
People who earn more than 17 grand a year.
Yes, it's the phrase you were known for. I am the sword of Damocles, yes.
Quite fitting, given your love of knives.
Mr. Lowry, would you like to know why you're here?
I know why I'm here.
You only think you know.
I'm a terrorist. I bombed a train station, killing 59 people.
Oh, you killed 59 people, but not the bomb, and not the train station. You hunted each of them down individually and slowly killed them over a period of 3 to 5 hours.
You were difficult to find, Mr. Lowry.
Yes, different races, genders, ages. You didn't have much of a pattern. to realise that every victim or their family all lay within the top band of income tax.
Thought you might thin out the bourgeoisie.
And to make matters even worse, your last victim was a child. Oh, the things you did to her.
Never, ever!
This whole terrorism thing is it's just an escape.
I swear, every time I'm here they make the partitions slightly smaller.
Yeah, well, crime rates are skyrocketing.
Yeah, great news for us.
Great news for everybody. Apart from this bastard and his mates. You're in safe hands, Mr. Lowry. Never fear.
You know me?
Yes, you may not remember, but you know us. I'm Mr. 25.
And I'm Mr. 17.
Why can't I remember?
You've been quite ill, sir. You had to be moved to His Majesty's finest medical facility for the incarcerated.
Oh, I get it.
Are you sure? You seem a bit cloudy.
No, I feel fine. Just sluggish.
That's good. That means the treatment is working.
Treatment? Treatment for what?
Oh, I wouldn't worry about it, Mr. Lowry. It's purely psychological. So, Mr. Lowry, how are we today?
Cloudy. It must be a result of these needle marks in my arm.
Cloudy is a good sign.
A good sign of what?
You're on the road to recovery.
A sickness, Mr. Lowry.
Oh, I feel cloudy. I've got very little memory of my incarceration, but I don't feel sick.
Not all sickness is created by a stalwart colony of bacteria.
Then what is wrong with me?
A trauma, Mr. Lowry. A deep, deep trauma.
Though we can't see you weren't sick before your traumas. Not 59 of them.
I'm in here to serve my sentence, 25. I am not, and I've never been mentally impaired. I blew up that train station with a sound mind.
You did what?
I blew up a train station.
Well, you sure? I haven't heard anything of that.
What?
If you did blow up a train station, it's news to us.
What are you talking about? I was tried, sentenced and convicted for a breach of the Terrorism Act of 2025.
Well, it's the first time I'm hearing about it.
No, that can't be.
You see, Mr. Lowry, this is one of your symptoms.
No, you're talking shit. I know exactly what I did. I remember every second.
Do you? Do you really? Funny. Human memory is the least accurate record of any event. Consciously, If you alter a few memories and think about them and recite them often enough, you will be unable to tell where the truth ends and the lies begin. And that's our conscious level. Unconsciously, who knows what the mind's capable of?
Do you like the typewriter in your room, Mr. Lowry?
It's pretty old, but it's effective, I suppose.
You've been a busy bee, it seems. Very detailed. Every death, every burial.
I don't have a clue what you're talking about.
Mr. Lowry, would you like to know what you did? What you actually did? Why you're actually here? What your mind can't accept?
I don't know.
You hunted down and killed 58 people in cold blood, and a small girl for the sake of it. Your motives were that of revenge and retribution. Retribution for your own low-income upbringing and working-class background. To remedy this most consuming hate, you launched a fatal attack upon the middle class.
You picked your victims months in advance, hacking your way into HMRC to find the very top bracket of taxpayers.
Your crimes, Mr. Lowry, including multiple dismemberment of your victims, has led you to find another reason, another reality to hide yourself in, to explain the circumstances to your conscious self.
Your memories of the train station bombings are but delusions, an attempt by your subconscious mind to equal the atrocities you committed under the guise of activism. We have your confession. All you need to do is sign.
Thank you very much, Mr. Lowry.
Now, if you just sign here and here, we can execute you.